the third day of February 2022. Message that my subject today is how church living in nowadays. I realize that most of church today, now in the Western world or in China, our situation is so difficult, and the fashion in public, in popular culture, among young peoples, basically they don't like a Christian and Christianity. They more prefer freedom of Hollywood, things like transgender, like women power, they call for equal rights for women, like equal rights for black people, like communism propaganda. Christian is a minority community for the world today, and sure is it happened to the past 2,000 years already. Maybe we should accept it and suffering those things, just like Christians in the ancient times. But I think maybe the situation we are in is different from the past years. In the middle century of Europe, basically the most pressure for Christian is from the church itself, or from the pagans, and from the Gentile. We struggle for Christianity, for our doctrine. We know how to defend ourselves from those things, from those people, and we fight so hardly to deliver the baptism to the world. I think we already have a lot of experience on it. But for today's situation, our enemy is so different. Young people hate us because they call because they feel that we are old. We are old people. Follow foolish idea. They don't accept personality already. And they want freedom on sex. They want freedom on fashion. Basically, we don't fight for our enemy anymore. Actually, we fight with our family, or our neighbor. One day you open your door and go to the street, and your neighbor told you that he agree with transgender, and your neighbor tell you he agree with maximum, and suddenly you are so isolated from this community, and people start to hate you, to get away from you. We have no company in our own country, even as even it was a Christian country. We are enemy for our own community, and our neighbor they are not a Christian anymore. You are forced to abandon something. Told them that you agree with homosexual, agree with transgender, agree with equal rights for women, and agree with that maybe one day you have to agree with that Christ our Lord is not that good, that we believe maybe he do something wrong, he is a normal man, he is not a Lord anymore. I have to say those things give me so heavily pressure. I don't know our brothers and sisters who living in this world, how sad they are, how could they living I don't know. But my face is still fresh, and I know where my heart was belong to. I know God uh, God's, God's steadfast love and Christianity is the truth. Baptism will conquer everything. One thing may comfort our sisters and brothers that Christ already finished the redemption. And as we all know, if our faith is still strong, He will help when you call.